8 p.m. Central Time team leadership call. I am Ambassador Danny Morgan, and my husband Brian is on baby duty tonight. So, so he's on baby duty. So you are stuck with me tonight. We're so excited to have you. This is going to be a great call. Super excited to be able to host this call. We've got some wonderful people that have decided to take some time out of their busy night. I know they're all in recruiting mode, doing meetings. So I'm really, really appreciative. Tonight we've got Visionary Ambassador Nathan France on the line. We have a good friend of mine who's just running hard, so close to Ruby, 10K Andrew Theel. We've got Emerald Wendy White, and Diamonds Carrie Beaupre and Dave Skinner. So you're going to hear from them all in a little bit, but you know, we're coming off of an incredible experience weekend. You guys, it's so hard to put into words what happened in Tahoe. It was absolutely magical. Just such a special time. It was Brian and I's first experience trip. We missed the Bear Lake one because we were having a baby, so I guess that's a good excuse if you have one. But just an amazing weekend. So you're gonna hear, and we're gonna share with you, what happened, and just try to paint a vision for you that inspires you, so that you absolutely do not miss any of these experience trips, because I'm telling you, some lives changed. There was some just absolutely incredible, impactful moments, and we want you all to be on these trips. But let me just get into a few announcements before we shift over to talking about some of the exciting things that we have coming up and what happened over the weekend. We did launch a new incentive for Go Diamond Weekend. So if you haven't heard of this yet, you definitely want to go go print this out just so you have it there, so it's fresh in your mind. But we're giving you an opportunity. What if you could get 2 more people to Go Diamond Weekend? This happens every time. When you go to an event that's so powerful, like a Go Diamond Weekend, you wish you had more people there with you. You wish you had your entire team. So what if you could get 2 more people, 2 more team members there for free, and you got to go for free as well? So there's 2 ways that you can earn a free ticket. The first one is if you enroll 5 new preferred customers on an auto ship of a minimum of $50 or more, you're going to get 1 free ticket. Okay, so 1 free ticket for you for enrolling 5 new customers on an auto ship of at least, like I said, $50. So we all know we can do that. The second way is, again, if you want to get more people there, I think this is brilliant. And if I were you, I would take advantage of this, and I would just go on an all-out blitz. Because you're going to sign up 5 customers if you go on an all-out blitz, but you also, the more people you expose, you're going to find those people that see the entire Hope movement and want to be promoters. So if you enroll 2 promoters, and this is from now until October 16th, 2015, if you sign 2 new members with kits, with Hope kits, in the qualifying period, all of you will get to attend Go Diamond Weekend for free. So let me repeat that. You sign up 2 members with Hope Marketing Kits. Not only do you get a free ticket, but your new promoters, your new members, each get a free ticket as well. So that's extremely exciting. I hope everyone is, pounding the phones, letting their team know about this, how powerful it is, and how you can really get those numbers and get more people on your team to this weekend, because it is a weekend they're absolutely not going to forget. Let's move on. We got a lot of exciting stuff, so I want to just keep the ball rolling here. But let's move on to some recognition. We love to recognize people. If you're new to the Hope movement, welcome to this company, welcome to this family, welcome to this incredibly powerful movement of changing people's lives. And going Ruby's a really big deal, because a Ruby on a part-time basis, you're earning anywhere from $2,500 to $3,500 a month. You've qualified for the Ruby car bonus, and you're just starting to really build a business. And this is on top of what people do for a living. So this is part-time income in addition to what they're doing for a living, which can be extremely powerful. So as Bobby pulls up this slide, we're going to welcome and congratulate to the Ruby Gem Club, Richard and Paula White. Flo Bishop. Oh, let me go back. Richard and Paula are from Apollo Beach, Florida. Flo Bishop from Azusa, California. Man, I always get the tough names. Seriously, every time I host a call. And James, I apologize in advance, but from Florida, James Tahoe. That's how I'm going to pronounce it, just because I don't want to botch it that much worse. But you guys, congratulations and welcome to the Ruby Club. I'm sure you're all pushing for Emerald before Go Diamond Weekend, because I know you can do it. So, let's get into bringing some people on the call, and I just want to share a few more thoughts to paint a vision of what happened this past weekend, because I'm telling you, it was, it changed me. It changed Brian. To be able to be in Lake Tahoe, Truckee, California, on this incredible, in a resort. We qualified for level 3, which was absolutely amazing, but we got to bring our son Maddox with. We got to bring grandma. She was our nanny for the long weekend, and we just got to be there and spend time together, spend time with our team. When you go on this golf course at Schaefer's Mill, the pine trees are just larger than life. I mean, it is so magical and so beautiful. People got to golf. Everyone was just having a blast. I mean, there was no stress. There was, no room for any negativity. It was just an incredible environment, putting people into, this bubble where we just all really, came together. And what I saw was, I saw people coming together. I saw families getting to experience things that they've never experienced before, to spend quality time together. I saw people growing and pushing themselves, not only emotionally and mentally, but physically, on a life-changing visionary walk with visionary ambassador Nathan France. That was absolutely incredible. I heard people making decisions. I heard people committing to no longer allowing their story as to why they can't succeed in this business hold them back. I heard children laughing and playing together, children meeting each other, that live on opposite sides of the country, coming together and making new friends and just laughing and giggling and having so much fun. But, what I felt was, I felt the energy. I felt passion. I felt conviction. I felt, people's belief go through the roof in themselves, in this company, in our mission and vision of sharing hope. I just felt people finally getting it. This is why we're here. This is what we're doing. And most importantly, I felt the hope movement is no longer going to be a secret, the best kept secret in this industry. And so I asked my good friend Nathan France, and maybe Jennifer, but I know she's probably finishing up the meeting. But I asked my good friend, the visionary ambassador Nathan France, to come on the line and share a few thoughts with you guys, not only on what he experienced this weekend, but also what's about to happen as we roll in and out of Go Diamond Weekend. So Nathan, come on the line, give us some nuggets, and hey, we had so much fun with you and your family this past weekend. So thanks for taking the time to be on the call tonight.
Woo! It was flipping nuts. we love you, Danny. Well, look, guys, at the end of the day, everybody's got something that's either moving them forward or holding them back. Everybody in life's got something that they want, right? But yet, if I gave you a second sheet of paper and wrote down all of the things that have held you back, all your limiting beliefs, all the limiting factors, all of the things that are keeping you from moving forward, they're actually keeping you away from the things you want. On these trips, we help you decide what you want. We decide what's held you back. And are those just a story that you've told yourself? See, guys, at the end of the day, what most people realize is this. They realize on a trip like this, they've been telling themselves a story. The only reason that they don't have exactly what they want in life, the relationships they want, the family they want, the income streams that they want, while they're not spreading hope the way that they want to, is because they've told themselves a certain story. What is your story? Ask yourself that question. Now, here's the answer. Here's what you're going to find. Is that story actually true? What do you know to be true? What would you have to feel to go diamond? Right? What would you have to know about the company? Would you have to know that Trey White and Brent Hicks are all in? Well, imagine Trey White and Brent Hicks getting in front of 140 people on the side of a mountain and proclaiming to the team, this is it for us. We're not going anywhere. This is going to be not only the largest company in the industry, but it's going to be the most charitable movement in the history of the planet. And the billion people that we're going to go affect the lives of in their health, their finances, and their prosperity. Guys, when you hear things like that, you begin to move forward. You begin to transition. You hear the buzzer going off in the back. That's the buzzer of your life. Enough. Come on these trips with us. Get qualified for the experience at Go Diamond Weekend. Guys, qualifying for those events, I promise you, life will never be the same again. Danny, we love you, and Brian, we love everybody on that trip. We cannot wait to see everyone at Go Diamond Weekend. See you at the top.
Thank you so much, Nathan. That's incredible. We love you guys too, and thanks for taking the time to come on the line tonight. We're going to keep the ball rolling. You know, we have a good friend who's on the line with us. He couldn't be on the computer live because this guy is just running. I mean, I've seen his belief go through the roof. I've seen him ditch the story. I watched him, you know, have this aha moment and this change and growth from the visionary walk with Nathan France, and we're just proud of him. We're proud of the work he's doing, and he's changing a lot of people's lives, the health stories, the income stories. And so Andrew Theel, you know, share with us, Andrew's 10K in the business. Share with us, you know, what happened in Tahoe for you, how this trip impacted you, and then just give everybody a little excitement, what you're excited about for Go Diamond Weekend coming up here in Minneapolis.
Awesome. Danny, can you hear me?
I can hear you great.
Awesome. All right, guys. You know, Andrew Theel here. You know, I'm super excited to be on this call. You know, just a year ago, I was never, you know, actually thinking about being here today. But, you know, like Danny was saying, just my experience with, you know, itself was mind-blowing. You know, just really, you know, giving us the real taste of freedom that we all want. You know, spending 4 days with the people that you love and you care about, you know, enjoying live music, you know, enjoying the barbecue with great company, you know, being able to meet the new teams, you know, that are coming along with this movement and just learning from their experiences, you know, building relationships. You know, honestly, the truth, the best part, honestly, is waking up every morning not having a worry in the sky. You know, right there, guys, that is freedom. But, you know, what really, you know, shifted for me over the weekend, you know, was that hike up the mountain, you know, with Nathan, you know, visionary ambassador here. He just laid it to us. You know, it's really, you know, focusing on the things that we all wanted, you know, such as our goals, you know, maybe with our health, you know, what rank we wanted to be at, you know, the date we really truly decided to set ourselves free. And, you know, and then we wrote down, you know, the things that we needed to let go. You know, what was holding us back, you know, from reaching our dreams. You know, right here, I knew the things I needed to let go no longer served me. And guys, I would love to share that with you, but we did make a commitment, and that story no longer exists, and that's why I'm on this call tonight. And that's what things happen when you're at, you know, experience trips. So the reason you don't want to, you know, miss this, you know, qualify for these trips, you know, is because this is where your life changes. This is where you had that 2 millimeter shift. This is where you build your story and relationship with not only the top leaders of this movement, but the co-founders, you know, Brent Hicks, Trey White. You know, being on that mountain and just hearing their commitment to us, the team, it's a life change, man. That's heart. And, you know, the big event that's coming up is Go Diamond. And, you know, the experience that I had, you know, this changed my life a year ago, coming up on the 17th, driving all the way to Orlando, making that decision to just do it. You know, being able to have that vision with the company and knowing that this is where I'm going to be. And, guys, truth is, if you're not there, you just don't know them and you won't go up. So thanks for having me on the call tonight. Back to you, Danny.
All right, thank you, Andrew. Great job. Great way to just paint that picture of how powerful this was for you, and we're excited to see you at Go Diamond Weekend crossing the stage. All right, next, you know, this next speaker, she's an emerald in the company, and she's building a team with her family, and I just think that's so cool. She's impacted so many people's lives, and she's grown. She's gone through the growth. She's gone through the uncomfortable phases of stretching herself, and I just thought it was so neat to watch her and her mom and dad just have this amazing vacation together. So Wendy White, you know, share some thoughts with us from Tahoe and tell us why you're excited about Go Diamond Weekend.
Yeah, thanks, Danny. the experiences, I can't even begin. As I stand here right now, I'm in the France estate, and I was thinking back about getting to see the HGTV Dream Home and getting to experience things like that that you only see sometimes on TV. I know Tony's not here right now, but he would talk about being able to golf at Schaefer's Mill, you know, one of the top-rated golf courses in California. It was just beautiful. You just breathtaking, taking in the scenery, not only of just how nice of a course it is, but you have mountains surrounding you, and it's just so peaceful. And I'll say I did have a decent golf game after a break for about a month. But the most exciting, Tony and I were just talking about this yesterday, and here's the buzzer again. Most exciting thing from the trip was my parents had never been on a vacation in the last 15 years, and a lot of it was just, you know, what was holding them back, and what was more important on the priority list than going on a vacation. And they're hard workers and just don't give themselves the time of day to just take a break. And so with Evolv, it's allowed them to be able to obviously qualify to go to the trip and to get to experience what they did in Tahoe. But my dad had snuck some pictures from back at home, and it was a photograph of my mom when she was 18 and her older sister. They were at Lake Tahoe Sand Harbor, and my dad just could not put his finger on where that beach was exactly. We had talked to Trey White, actually, and he had said, oh, you got to go check out Sand Harbor. And Dad started thinking, you know, that sounds very familiar. And so we ended up going there, and crazy thing is, you guys have probably already seen it on Facebook, but my mom and dad had found the exact same rock. It was just an amazing moment, but we got to kind of do some retake pictures, some reenactments, and I got to share the photograph with my mom, and Dad said, you know, just keep this tradition going of taking a photograph there every time we're there. But a year ago, guys, I didn't even think my parents weren't even in the business, and I didn't even think twice about having them be a part of it. It's just amazing to be able to build with family, but not only that, and help them get to achieve their levels, but it's amazing to get to go on those types of trips and to spend time with your family doing those sorts of things, and just all be on the same level. And it was just an amazing trip. So I'm definitely never missing one again, and I'm excited for all the trips to come.
Thanks, Wendy. Thanks for coming on the line tonight. And like I said, it was just awesome seeing you guys have that family experience. So we'll see you soon. All right. This next couple is they're the only diamonds right now in the Wisconsin area, but I'm guessing not for long because Hope is cranking in Wisconsin. But really, really proud of these people for really stepping outside of traditional business, outside of traditional careers, and sharing hope, and just doing it with so much passion, so much conviction, and they love helping other people evolve. And so I asked Diamond's Carrie Beaupre and Dave Skinner to come on the line and share their experience of Tahoe and what they're excited about with Go Diamond Weekend. So guys, take a few minutes here and just share some thoughts with us. We're excited to have you on the call tonight.
Sure, Danny, can you hear us okay?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Awesome. Yeah, we had an incredible time. Oh my God, it was like the best vacation that we've ever had. You know, qualifying at level 3 and being put up in $1 million home overlooking the golf course. With our close friends, Chris and Kelly Capozzoli, that are emeralds with this company. What an amazing time we had. And to be part of that inspirational walk, I know everybody's talked about it, but I want to get our 2 cents in, because Nathan France, visionary ambassador Nathan France, did such an incredible job putting that together and really, help everybody take a deep look inside themselves and see, what's holding you back and how do we put that behind us, and it was just, you could just see people transform as we walked up that mountain, and everybody's just communicating with each other, and we're breaking off in little groups, and you're walking individually, taking some time to just really think about what you need to do to really to do really well in life and at this business. So it was a big turning point for us. I know it was a big turning point for everybody else. So that was really huge for us. And then qualifying level 3, we got to go out on Trey White's yacht, the No-Brainer. With a great group of people, including you two, Brian and Danny, and Nathan and France, and the Capozzolis. I mean, we just had a great time out there with Trey White and Brent Hicks, enjoying the boat, enjoying the day, beautiful sunny day. We all made a promise to ourselves that we'll never not be on this boat. You know, we'll always do the work to help this company go forward so we can qualify to be on that boat. And then, you know, of course, Diamonds and Above had a fabulous dinner. Everybody out there on this call, you can all do it. If you go 2K, you can go all the way. You know, next year, you know, we did it in 10.5 months. So I'm sure it'll be at least 10.5 months before this group goes to Tahoe again. So everybody on this call, you can all be at that Diamond and Above dinner next year. We had a fantastic chef there cooking for us at the HGTV house. It was absolutely incredible. I'm overwhelmed. It was a blast. I want to turn it over to Carrie so she can share her thoughts on the trip and go from there.
Awesome. You know, I agree with everything Dave said and everything Nathan and Danny said as well. You know, for me, it was also about the new friends that we made on this trip. It was just amazing. You know, and I have to tell you that, you know, earning an all-expense paid trip, you know, that's one of those things that doesn't bite, I have to say. And so, you know, one of the things I loved about the trip is actually Vince Pacente was there, and Nathan talked about, giving things up that are holding you back, and Dave talked about that as well. And I have to say that was life-changing for me, and every event that we've been to with this company has been life-changing. It's been multiple 2-millimeter shifts for me, and I can tell you that I'm not the same person today that I was 13 months ago when we started with this business. And so it was just an amazing trip. And I just want to talk for a second about, you know, Go Diamond Weekend that's coming up for you guys. You know, here's the deal, is that you're going to love the energy. It totally boosts your soul and totally boosts your brain about what this business really is. And when you see that the leadership team is totally invested in you and your success, it's really unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it with any other company that I've been with in the past. Here's the other thing, guys, is that if you're not scheduled right now to go for this trip, you know what? Find the time, find the money, make the trip. Because here's the deal, it shaves 6 months off your learning curve. I can promise you that. You will learn things that it just makes a difference. It gives you the skills that you need to be able to, you know, do this business and be successful at it. You know, when we started 13 months ago, there was a Go Diamond Weekend that was coming up, and you know what? We were busy and we had our schedules and everything. And here's the deal: we didn't go, and they told us that it would change our lives, but we just didn't make it a priority. And I have to tell you now is that we lost 4 months. I believe that, and Dave agrees with me, is that we lost 4 months off our business. And so if we had to go back and do it over again, we would definitely have gone, because we lost 4 months of income. We lost 4 months of helping people and our friends and family and changing their lives, and we lost, you know, 4 months of taking battered women and children off the streets. So, you know what, don't make the same mistake that we did, because like I said, if we had to do it all over again, that we wouldn't ever miss another trip. So back to you, Danny.
All right, thanks, Dave. Thanks, Carrie. Well, you guys, you heard from some people that are just getting it done, people that are passionate and excited, and the only reason they have this passion and excitement and belief and knowing is because they're plugged in. They're around the movement. They're around the excitement. They're around the group. You know, what I find really interesting about this industry is you don't do this by yourself, but there's no way you can catch the vision by yourself. And you have to come and plug into a room full of people to help, to really help share that vision and that dream that, you know, the founders of Evolv had when they first decided, hey, we're going to do this. And so it takes a group of people to transfer that. And so, you know, if you're wanting to know any details about Go Diamond Weekend, you can go to uevolvcenter.com/GDW 2015. That will give you all the information on hotel, location, which will be at the Minneapolis Convention Center, addresses, you know, times, just everything you need to know about Go Diamond Weekend. And of course, you know, we have another experience trip, a Minneapolis experience trip at this next Go Diamond Weekend. And I can tell you, based on all of our experience in Tahoe, this one's going to be special as well. It's going to have its own, you know, just its own feel and its own special energy around it. And so, you still have time to qualify. You guys don't give up. If you haven't made it to level 1, or maybe you've made it to level 1 and you want to go level 3 so you can go to the Vikings game with Trey and Brent, don't give up. Just shoot for it. Just shoot, aim high, because I'm telling you, just like you heard from all the people on this call, it was absolutely life-changing. And so, get your Go Diamond tickets, qualify for 3 free ones by signing up 2 new members, which I know all of you can do if you do the work. And, let's, like Nathan Sprant said at the beginning of this call, what do you guys want? Figure out what it is you want and why you think you can or can't have it. And number 2, what is the story that's holding you back? And see, we had to be honest with ourselves when we went on this walk. We had to just get real. And it wasn't pretty. It wasn't comfortable. It wasn't something that you're like, oh, yay, let's do this. And we had to tell people. And so, I challenge you to figure out what, you don't even need to figure it out. You know it. What is that story that's been holding you back? Let's grow together. Let's get healthy together. Let's eliminate the old story and write our new ones together. And, let's help other people evolve their life and help them take their life to a level they didn't even know was possible. That's what this is all about. That's what this group and this movement and this people and community is all about. And if you, like Carrie said, if you want to put your business into overdrive, you've got to be at Go Diamond Weekend. We can't wait to see you there. Guys, that wraps up our Monday night call. If you've got new promoters coming on the line, get them on the Saturday calls, get them plugged in, and help them buy their Go Diamond tickets, because they're new, they don't know what to do, and we want to blow the roof off of the Minneapolis Convention Center. It's going to be absolutely incredible. So have a great night. Look forward to to this week and seeing what happens with the Hope Movement, because I'm telling you, there's some people that got some fire lit under there, what, and we're going to go out there and we're going to share hope, because everybody deserves to hear about the Hope Movement. Have a great night. We'll see you soon. God bless.